Do they last? What are ENTJs like in bed? Based on the Myers-Briggs personality categories, an ENTJ is extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. A person within this category is focused and highly motivated. Their goals are always on the bigger picture. They set long-term goals, thrive in high-stress roles, and are highly analytical. With ambition and success comes less display of emotion, which could mean many things when someone starts dating someone who falls within this personality type. This is an educational tool for people who are considering dating people who fall within this personality type. Let us begin by saying that you have done a good job securing a person who is ENTJ. Studies have confirmed two things. They are insistent on dating the most attractive people, and they are the highest earners out of the 16 personality types. So, you are both good-looking and going to be well taken care of. We will discuss your sex life and what to expect in detail, but let us start with the essential bit, attraction. Attraction. ENTJs fall in love quickly and easily. They are mostly moved by the slightest of care towards them, since they are always focused on goals. If you take time out to be sweet to them, you've already won their heart. Yet, they are not the most romantic. You will not have them doing things that hopeless romantics engage in. As we have already established, too, they will want a better-than-average-looking partner. When they are attracted to you, they can easily switch up due to their goals. Everything in their life must align with their end goals, or they can't carry it along. To land an ENTJ, you will have to be sure that you fit into their plans. Will you agree to move to a different state if the person gets a promotion away? Are you comfortable that your partner can miss an anniversary, birthday, or planned family event because they took extra work at their job to fulfill their career goals? If you are comfortable being attractive and not competing with their goals in exchange for proper care, then you are good to go. An ENTJ will not try to change you. If you like going out with friends, you can, but don't expect them to come along too. In a relationship, you will notice that your ENTJ partner is direct and honest, independent, intellectual, welcome criticism, and have self-control. There are times when ENTJ will seem inattentive or insensitive to their partners, but it is only because they are in a rush to get things done. The ENTJ knows how to be romantic and sentimental, but as we mentioned at the start, they would rather refuse to show those emotions. They will rather flex their capabilities and be helpful than spend time outside your window scene. If you have to go on a date, you cannot expect spontaneity from an ENTJ. They will plan every activity to the latter and refuse to leave it to the tide. They even plan the leisure times to spend with you. That comes from a constant need to be in control and stay ahead. You have to be okay with this intense planning and overthinking. An ENTJ, whether man or woman, consider themselves the providers in a relationship. They are a reliable partner that never leaves. They will always try to find solutions when you get you back in a place of happiness. ENTJ partners use gifts and acts of service as their leading love languages. They are not very expressive when it comes to affirmations, nor can they seek quality time and physical touch as much. Sex and sexuality. When it comes to exploring and finding sexual partners, ENTJs are not particularly seeking something superficial. They want something real. They might not be with you even if they don't feel a strong connection. Sexual connections are valuable to them, and they want something that will last. A person in this category most likely has a high sex drive. Their sexual prowess makes sex an important part of their lives and relationships. Although we have confirmed that ENTJs are not romantic, they are passionate. Their passions are for things they care about, so they will give you their all if they care about you. Your partner will rather not have sex with you at all than do a bad job. They often plan and deliver quality sex, putting you to sleep because they will immediately jump back into work mode. So, if we have to discuss sex and sexuality, the ENTJ is an intentional lover who craves sex, which is not short. Casual sex. You may have already canceled ENTJ from the line when it comes to casual sex. After all, we say that they are looking for the long term and not for a good time. However, the younger ENTJs are well within the ranks of those who seek casual sex. It is not shocking that an ENTJ is caught up in college fun and trying to fit in. They might be in their shadows and not fully realize their potential. There are weaker and vulnerable moments for these people. When things do not go their way or have a bad day, they will shroud off the need to call for help. Instead, you will find them getting involved with things that feel good at the moment. These things might not be in line with their reality, and they'd often regret them soon. Do you know that one friend who pretends they can be in a no-strings-attached relationship, but they'd always end up in love and hurt? That is who we are speaking of. In a likelihood that casual sex becomes the norm for an ENTJ, they will feel drained. It will not satisfy them, and their need for a deep, meaningful connection will always be tugging at them. Sex is not about the physical act for ENTJs. The chemistry and connection are what matters most. Sexual intimacy. You have guessed that ENTJs live for sexual intimacy. You are not wrong about that assessment. When an ENTJ person cares for you, their interest in having intimacy with you deepens. That is where you will understand the high sex drive label we have put on them. When you are someone they care about, you will experience true love and affection. They will make you feel special and ultimately the best person in the person. Although you will not hear from them how much they need you around always, you will see in their signs and constant surprises that you are the one. You will also have to match their sexual intimacy level. Pleasing an ENTJ will make your bond stronger. If you do not enjoy passionate intimacy, you might not be for them. As we explained, they will satisfy you, so you need also to satisfy them. Once you are both enjoying intimacy, you will continue to grow closer as a couple. Your mindset about intimacy will also be a determinant in your relationship. You need to be open-minded and guide them to please you. Bear in mind that they are calculative and constantly planning. If you do not take the initiative, they will feel like you are into it. On the other hand, they will instantly tell you what they want from you. Sexual energy. This point is why we are all here. Do they last in bed? It is not the brightest thing to use a person's personality to determine their sexual energy, because the loudest person in the room could be the worst at pleasing you. Nevertheless, we will try based on general opinion and some trustworthy research. ENTJs are intense and dominant in bed. Their strong-willed and aggressive energy in life translates into their sex life too. They will always strive to be your best. When they are attracted to you, they ensure that they come after you and are not afraid to initiate things they are interested in. They can be patient with you if you take time to open up, but if you are easily connected and want to take it to the next level, they are down for that too. An ENTJ will make many sexual encounters all about you. They will not allow themselves to come first. There will even be times when they are tired and still put in their all to give you a good time. Tending to the needs of others, especially those they care about, is the easiest thing for them. It will not be surprising to see an ENTJ doing everything within their power, including attempting enhancements to achieve satisfaction for their partner. While they are into pleasing you, they will like to think that they matter too. They are giving lovers and sex partners, but you should also give back the same energy. While we classify them as intense, they can take things slow if that is how you want it. The ENTJ loves to explore their sexuality. They will spend so much time learning about themselves, and you when they are into you. This means that your sexual activities are going to be frequent. The other thing is that they are excellent at receiving criticisms, so you have to speak up if they are doing anything wrong. And when they are direct and honest about the things you do wrong, you don't have to take offense. An ENTJ will never make you feel disrespected, so they prefer being with partners who can communicate. What is your personality type? Do you consider yourself compatible with a person with ENTJ personality type? Please share your responses with us in the comments below.